Entropion in felines: symptoms, causes, and treatment. Entropion is a sickness that can influence various types of creatures, for example, pooches, ponies, and felines. Notwithstanding, note that felines are modest creatures that will in general take cover when they begin to feel debilitated, and frequently when we identify that something isn't right, the infection is as of now at a genuinely propelled stage. By focusing on our feline day by day and guaranteeing great facial cleanliness, we will have the option to identify any issues rapidly. If you think your feline is experiencing entropion in the eye, this article will assist you with understanding what entropion in felines is, its manifestations, causes, and treatment so you can make a move in time. What is feline entropion and for what reason does it happen? Above all else, it is essential to call attention to that when we talk about entropion, we should separate it from ectropion, which, even though it is separated by just one letter, by it goes a lot further. Entropion happens when the upper or lower eyelid rolls or overlap in the eye, as opposed to ectropion, where the heading of the eyelid is outward. Ectropion is exceptionally regular in hounds like the boxer or Basset dog, where the answer for the issue is a little, snappy fasten. As the issue is more stylish than everything else, it doesn't require as much criticalness similarly as with entropion. Entropion in felines can have a few causes. Spastic entropion is brought about by delayed eye torment because of remote bodies in the cornea, incessant conjunctivitis, ulcers, or keratitis, which regularly prompts eye conclusion. Secondary entropion shows up after conjunctival injury or malady. In inherited cases, this eye illness in felines is generally two-sided. That is, it happens in the two eyes, yet it is extremely uncommon in felines and, being inherent, it normally influences youthful felines. If we need to name a variety, recollecting that this reason is extremely uncommon in local felines, we should state that the Persian is the one that records the most cases, and particularly, in its lower eyelid. What are the manifestations of entropion in felines? The scouring of the feline's eyelashes and hair on the cornea can deliver a corneal exercise if we don't treat it in time. We can go from keratitis to a corneal ulcer on the off chance that we don't act rapidly. At the point when we recognize at least one of these manifestations, we should go to our veterinarian for an assessment and start treatment, inversion of one of the two eyelids. Hair misfortune in the region of contact with the cornea, excessive tearing, purulent release from the eye, eyes shut as though they were trapped to the skin. Photophobia, lean towards obscurity, vascularization of the cornea. We can likewise watch the presence of blepharospasm, which is a consistent, practically automatic opening and shutting, reflecting inconvenience or torment. Determination of entropion in felines. For the right determination of this eye malady in felines, we should contact our veterinarian who will survey the seriousness and harm endured. Normally, a straightforward perception is sufficient, yet once in a while, the expert must direct a couple of drops of proparacaine, nearby sedative, to have the option to see the eye accurately without making torment the feline. Treatment of entropion in felines. If we are confronted with innate or inherited entropion in a cat, the main thing we can do is to ensure its cornea with a greasing up arrangement, for example, Vaseline to forestall injury. On account of optional entropion, we can treat the other eye issues that are available around then, and that made the entropion show up. These can be conjunctivitis, keratitis, uveitis, and so forth, and the goals of the essential pathology will cause the entropion to vanish. A careful arrangement is consistently a choice, and in situations where this eye illness in felines is auxiliary and has not come back to typical after treatment with the drug, an eye activity might be thought of. You have arrived at the finish of our article. We plan to have educated you somewhat more about this feline eye ailment. This article is simply useful. We don't have the aptitude to endorse veterinary medicines nor to make any analysis. We welcome you to carry your pet to the veterinarian on the off chance that he presents the indications of a fever or a sickness.